Hi, welcome to the First 1000 channel. We called it First 1000 because we want to do an experiment to see how quick we can actually get to the first 1000 subscribers. That's part of our strategy to get monetized and down the track when you need 1000 subscribers and 4000 hours of view. Today I actually got inspired by Ali Abdaal, who did my 10 tips to start a YouTube channel, and I thought I will do actually a series of a few videos, maybe 10 at the end of the day, I'm not quite sure, in which I will discuss about a few tips and a few obstacles that and how to overcome them when you start a YouTube. So Ali Abdaal, in his video, he actually touched on 10 items or 10 tips or 10 obstacles that a new YouTuber might come on the market and might use them. I myself, I'm a pretty new YouTuber. I started in October last year, so just 4 months. I probably don't have so many YouTube videos yet, but I'm getting there. So in his order, the obstacles or the tips that he is giving you are: don't worry about what other people say, the gear doesn't matter at the start, don't worry about the numbers, stack the deck in your favor, use unfair advantages, focus on quality rather than quantity, and be patient and consistent. Think about it in terms of systems. And the last one, which I recommend, and it's also the first one in my opinion, is just do it. So without further ado, we'll dive in the first one and we'll talk about that, and then I'll cover the other ones in a few other episodes. So here it is, the first one: don't worry what other people will say about it. One of my first worry, actually, when I started the YouTube video and YouTube channel, it was the fear to not be discovered. I still have a job, and I was thinking, that I might be the laughing stock of my team and so on. Usually in general, I don't care about that, but still it was a factor. So what I recommend to do is basically choose your channel. In this case, we are on YouTube. So I would say the YouTube channel is not that exposed to professional and business networks. Hence, probably what I recommend, you don't use LinkedIn, because on LinkedIn, people might see you, your manager, your boss, whoever might see you, and who knows, might have different thoughts about it, or actually don't care, just go for it on LinkedIn or Instagram, on Facebook, on any kind of channel you want. Personally, I avoided Facebook and I avoided LinkedIn, and here I am on YouTube, and I feel like I can do my own shtick, so to speak, and nobody will judge me upon it, other than the few friends that we know. And if by mistake somehow the YouTube algorithm actually puts in front of, let's say, my boss, the content that I'm doing, then so be it. I can get with that, and I can take any kind of feedback around that. Number two is pretty much on this: don't worry what other people will say. I think in our mind and the perception in general, actually the difference between perception and reality in our mind, it's just a construct on our own. So we shouldn't actually even worry, just go for it and do it. Maybe another way to look at that, what other people think, maybe look at it from the other side of perspective, what other people might think about you not going or not following through on what you're saying. So just go and start doing it and so on. Just recently, actually yesterday, I seen a post on YouTube from no other than Sylvester Stallone, that he said, hey, I want to get my YouTube channel to 100,000 subscribers because my daughter said that I can't do it. So he's doing it in spite of his family. Yeah. So pretty much use the same concept as you go along. Don't worry about your family and your friends. It's your life, so you can do whatever you need to actually make it happen. I personally use the YouTube channel to actually, I would call it, for therapeutical purposes, and it actually works great. It's really interesting just to look in the camera, and don't talk with anybody else. But all I'm doing, I'm imagining that I'm in a room with friends and we are talking about the subjects that we care. Another concept that Ali was actually putting in around don't worry what other people are thinking is the fact that once the hardest thing to do is just to upload your first video. Once you've done that, you realize it's not such a big deal. It's not a big task to do. I mean, yes, of course, your first video won't be perfect, but you know what? Nobody gives a damn of what you are doing and how you do it, as long as that might come to their attention. But even then, and they are busy with their own life, with their own problems, their own kids, their own school, their own businesses or work. So don't worry about that, and you will actually see that you might get support from people that you never thought that you might get support. And funny enough, you might get negative feedback from the people that you thought that are in your corner. At the other end of the spectrum, just think about uploading YouTube videos. It's the same like any other hobby. You could play the guitar, you can actually play games, or you can write, or any kind of hobby that you might have. Collect stamps is no different than that. It all starts as a hobby and hopefully it ends up as a business for you, and you will be successful. So everybody's more worried about themselves than they are worried about you. So just press the record button and upload it to YouTube. Thanks for watching the first episode. Let's go to the second episode. It might be up there. And the second episode will deal about gear doesn't matter at the start. According to Ali, 99% of the problem is the fear before you upload the first video. So don't be afraid to actually upload your first video. Courage means to actually do something in spite of the fear, and you can do that. You just walk on the fear and you will realize it's not such a big deal. It will be a little bit of hard work once you edit the first video, but you don't even have to edit the first video. You can chuck it down there, and if the people are finding it interesting, they are interesting. It's not. Thanks for watching today's episode. Please watch our new episode that would be around gear doesn't matter at the start. Also don't forget to subscribe to our channel to be notified whenever we upload the new. Don't be afraid to comment as much as you want on our page, whether it's good feedback, negative feedback, or things that you might like to see. We are all there and we are right behind you. Thanks, peace, keep strong until next time. Watch the next video.